So in today's DIY December video, we're not going to be making anything, but I am going to show you my go-to holiday look this season because this has been really requested and I wanted to make sure that I got this in for you guys. So first things first, gotta moisturize the skin, and I'm using the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus, which I love, and this is great because it's extra hydrating, but I have super oily skin and this doesn't make me greasy, so it's great for this time of the year. And then I am applying my Bobbi Brown Extra Eye Repair Cream, and I'm using my ring finger to apply this because this finger has the softest touch, so it's extra gentle underneath your eyes. A tip that I learned recently is to wait 10 minutes after applying your moisturizer so your foundation doesn't slip off. And then you can apply your primer, and I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Dark Spot Correcting Primer. And I haven't been using this long enough to notice like a big difference in my skin, but I do like it as a primer. And then I'm taking a damp sponge and my Covergirl 3-in-1 foundation, which is my current favorite foundation right now because it is amazing. It controls the oils on my face and gives amazing coverage, as you can see right here. But I have to apply it with a damp sponge, otherwise it looks streaky and terrible. After foundation, I come in with my NARS Creamy Concealer, and today I'm going to be using this to cover up the pimple that is coming in the center of my forehead. And then it's time to deal with the under eye area. So I'm using my Bobbi Brown Corrector in Light Bisque, and I really like this because it cancels out the purple and blue tones underneath your eyes. And then something new I've been using is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So I've been using this over my concealer, and this actually makes everything stay. It prevents creasing, and I'm just putting a little bit on my eyelids as well because I'm not going to be using an all over the lid eyeshadow. To set everything, I'm using my Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, and after that dries, I'm coming in with my Benefit, the Pore-fessional powder, and this is a new product that I was really skeptical about. I'm not into like gimmicks, but this powder actually makes your pores like disappear. It mattifies your skin, and you don't need to use a lot at all. You use like the tiniest amount, and I love it. It makes your skin look flawless. Filling in my brows with the usual, my Anastasia brow powder. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. And then following up with my regular brow gel, which is the clear mascara from Maybelline, and I am putting this through my brows to make sure that they stay in place because my brows can get a little bit crazy sometimes. And then I'm going back to that Benefit powder and using the brush it comes with to just kind of pat it over my lids. For eye makeup, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette, and I'm going to be using the shade in the upper right hand corner. I sprayed my angled brush with the Urban Decay De-Slick spray, and that is going to help this eyeshadow stay as a liner on my lash lines. So I'm doing my upper and lower lash lines, and this is a beautiful color. It's definitely darker in person, but it has like a purpley hint to it that I love. And then gotta curl the eyelashes, of course, and then I come in with my NARS black eyeliner and I line the upper inner rims of my eyes, which really tickles me, so it's always like interesting doing this. And for mascara, I'm using Maybelline's The Rocket because I love it. It keeps my lashes curled. It's super waterproof, and I feel like I just haven't really found anything that I like better recently. So then today I'm going to be using false lashes because it's party time, so why not? I have these Ardell accent lashes, which I love because they just kind of flare out at the end. They're not full lashes, and they're much easier to apply. For my bottom lashes, I'm using the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, which I also love, and I'm just applying this to the outer edges just to kind of amp up those lashes and create a really cool effect. And for blush, I'm using the Milani Berry Amore Baked Blush, which is my new favorite right now for this season, and I'm just sweeping this across the apples of my cheeks. And for lips, I'm using the YSL Rouge Volupte Shine in number 17, which is a great deeper like berry red color. And over the top, I'm using the Almay Liquid Lip Balm in Just Plum, which adds great color and moisture as well. And to make sure my lip color doesn't get on my teeth, I'm taking a tissue and just blotting it out. And now, time for hair. I'm taking a 32mm wand, letting that warm up while I spray in my Guardian Angel Heat Protectant from Got To Be. And then it's time to curl. So I'm just wrapping my hair around the barrel, away from my face, and I'm grabbing bigger sections than I normally do, and I'm holding them and then releasing them. And when you use bigger sections and you kind of let them sit before you release them and let them go, this creates bigger, bouncier curls, which are perfect for the holidays. So I'm just going to curl the rest of my hair, doing the same thing on the other side. And once I'm finished, I just like to play around with my hair a little bit, run my fingers through it, and just kind of loosen things up a little bit. And then I come in with my L'Oreal Elnet hairspray because this makes my curls last all night, and it also leaves your hair touchable, not crispy. And for my outfit, I have this amazing dress from Anthropologie that I found on sale. I got this for like 50% off. I have no idea why. It was like the last one, and it is so gorgeous. It was like in my size, so I took it as a sign. And then I also have this belt from Anthropologie, which is also beaded and just so beautiful. And for shoes, I'm keeping things simple with my Stuart Weitzman Nude flats. So here is my finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Mistletoe kisses and